Yeah, I have not really like looked through besides like the obvious ones that I mentioned. Because a bunch of these you already know I'm watching, dude. Like Konosuba, I'm watching Demon Slayer, I'm watching Mushoku Tensei, I'm watching Tensor, I'm watching My Hero, I'm watching Kaiju number 8. I read the manga. So I will be there for that. My thing is, I enjoyed, was it this movie? Yeah, I enjoyed this movie quite a bit, but I was not as big on season 2 as I was season 1. Like I like season 1 of Konosuba like a lot. I think I gave season 1 like a 9. And then season 2 for me was a little bit of a step down. It was probably like a 8 for me, maybe like a 7.5. So, and then the movie I liked more than season 2, honestly, I would say. So, I'm hoping season 3 I'll enjoy more than season 2 cuz I just feel like for me at least the comedy in season 2 wasn't hitting as much as it did for me in season 1, which comedy is like subjective. So, that should be interesting. I'm sure either way it'll be a fun time. Like even with me saying that, like season 2 I still overall had a fun time. I think this is finally coming back. Like at this point, bro, I don't even know if I want to watch it. Did I even finish this? Yeah, I didn't even finish it. I didn't even finish it, bro. Because it went on the hiatus or whatever. Or it got delayed. I don't even know. Like, honestly, I don't even know if I care that much to catch up because I didn't mind. Season 1 was actually pretty fun for me. I had a good time with it. But then I didn't enjoy this, at least the first 6 episodes or however much I watched. Let me see. Yeah, it was 6 episodes. I wasn't feeling it as much. So, and then that happened. I'm just like, okay, well, I really could not be bothered. Spice and Wolf, of course, I'm watching. When I first watched Spice and Wolf, I think it was dub. I actually watched a dub. I actually have never heard or watched Spice and Wolf in the sub with the Japanese voices. They got rid of because in season 1 they had the original characters. They had like original characters in here, anime original stuff going on. So they don't have any of that going on. This song by Claris is really good, by the way. There's gonna be so many moments like this, like these little cute. There's gonna be so much of that with Holo. Like for people that haven't saw Spice and Wolf, they are going to love just the little things like that. And at least from what I remember from season 1, the kind of chemistry between Holo and Lawrence is definitely one of the best things about the show. Data Live I'll be watching. This one, it's pretty high up here in the popularity actually, which is interesting. When I first saw this, I was like, it's literally Yukino and Yui. I was like, what's going on here? But the manga has some pretty. This is AniList. The manga has some pretty good scores, some good ratings. I can't be the only one, right, who thought the same thing. I already know there's gonna be people doing reviews or reactions of this and titling their videos Yukino and Yui. Like if Yukino and Yui had a Yuri anime or something like that. I'll probably watch this one, especially because I'm just surprised it's up here really in the popularity thing. So obviously a lot of people, a decent amount of people are looking forward to it. Irregular Magic High School I'll be watching. I don't think I've watched what was it? I watched this. I didn't watch. Wasn't there a movie? I swear there was a movie. No, it's not this one. There was a movie for Irregular Magic High School. This one. I haven't watched this yet. I need to watch this. Which this came out end of 2021. I think it was after season 2 had aired, yeah. So season 2 is 2020. So yeah, I still feel like I should watch that movie probably before season 3. Yuru Camp season 3. I mean, come on. One of my most anticipated for this upcoming season for sure. This is like, in my opinion, peak slice of life. It's up there. You know, you think of some of the best slice of life series. I feel like this is up there for sure. Best Girl, of course. The movie was really good. I really liked the movie. Ooh. Oh yeah, it did change. Didn't it change studios? I think it changed studios. Yeah, 8-bit. It's not C Station now. Yeah, it's 8-bit. Did 8-bit do the movie? No, they didn't. So yeah, season 3 is new studio. Just things like this, bro. I just love, I don't know, shots like that. It's just so cool to me. Oh yeah, here's the new Code Geass thing, which I'll be watching. I'm not really optimistic about it though, because there's none of the OG cast in it. It's kind of similar, it feels like to me, what they did with, what is it? Akito the Exiled. This right here. So they had like new characters and like a new, I guess it's still in the world of Code Geass, but there's none of like the returning cast in it or anything like that. But I'll be watching it because it's Code Geass. It's gonna be in 4 parts too, but they said like it's coming out in the end of June or the end of July, I think, on Disney Plus. So that's gonna be interesting. This is Go Go Loser Ranger. So this is by Yostar Pictures, the creator of Quintuplets. When the monster army invaded Earth 13 years ago, the Divine Dragon Rangers rose up to stop them. With the war raging on, these great heroes are mankind's last hope. Or are they? In truth, the invaders are subjugated. Within a year, forced to continue to crank out a monster a week for the Rangers to crush in front of their adoring fans. But one monster has had enough. Something has to change. He'll rebel against the might of the Dragon Rangers and destroy them all from the inside. Power Rangers. That's probably the whole point, or the whole idea. Ooh, that was kind of cool, actually. What is this song? I was not expecting to hear children in the song. Wait, that's what's his name? From the JJK opening. Kitani? What's his name? Something Kitani, I think. This guy, Tatsuya Kitani. This guy. This is what I was thinking of. The JJK OP1. Do 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 do. And he did the Bleach OP. I'll probably peep this, so I don't know if I'll stick with it, but Bocchi the Rock, this is like some compilation movie, I think. Sound Euphonium, I will be watching once I catch up. I'm on episode 8. Windbreaker, people are calling this like the better Tokyo Revengers or something. I don't know if that's true or not. I do not like Tokyo Revengers. I am not a fan, like, at all. What's going on with his eye? I'm wondering what is up with that? Visually it looks nice, but I just don't think I'm gonna care. Like, if they're just gonna be beating the shit out of each other, it's like, I don't watch this and I'm just like, yeah, like, I want to check this out, you know? A Condition Called Love, East Fish Studio, based off of manga. Manga has pretty good ratings on AniList, at least. Hotaru is a first year in high school that has a great family and wonderful friends, but not much luck when it comes to romance. One day, she happens to see the hot boy from the class next door. Hananoi get dumped. Seeing Hananoi standing in the middle of a park all alone, Hotaru decides to hand him an umbrella. That little act causes Hananoi to ask her out soon after. But what does love even mean? What does it mean to be in love? Hotaru is flustered and suddenly being asked out by Hananoi, who has an endless amount of love for the person he loves and wants to do everything he can for them. This is a story about first love between a girl who doesn't understand romantic love and a boy that may be a bit too heavy-handed when it comes to love. Interesting. Kana Hanazawa voicing one of the main girls. That's pretty sweet. Chiaki Kobayashi. Oh, he voiced Gabi Maru, MASH, Stark. Okay. Does he voice any other? Askeladd, really? Oh, just like that. Just like that. Yeah, it's definitely Gabi Maru, his voice actor. Maybe it was Askeladd, because that doesn't really sound like Askeladd. Maybe it was like he voiced Askeladd in like a flashback or something, because I think there was flashbacks in Vinland Saga when Askeladd was like younger. Why do I just want to watch it for Kanahana? The dude looks more attractive than the girl. I mean, kinda. Gave nothing to me. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt too. I don't know. I think it could be interesting trying to like her as the show goes on, her like kind of understanding or coming to understand what love is or like the feelings that she may be having because maybe she's having certain feelings but she doesn't understand what it is. So if the show goes in on that, I feel like that could be interesting. I was reincarnated as the seventh prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability based off a light novel. Hello. Man, man got up out the womb using fire magic. Oh. What the hell is that? Nani? Whoa, what is that? They were literally upside down. I mean, if I was gonna watch this, it would probably be for the girls. What is going on? Most replayed part. Of course. Freaking pervs, man. 40 bastards. Men of culture, yep. I'm not gonna add it to the list, but I might try it out. I might try it out. We'll see. Unnamed Memory. I think this is the one I heard decent things about the light novel from. Oh, the light novel's actually done. Oh, as a sequel. That's going right now. See, the one that kind of scares me with this is it's by Engi, dude. And I don't know. They don't really have a good track record, I feel like. My wishes champion is for you to descend the tower and be my wife. Climbing a deadly tower, Oscar seeks the power of its master, the Witch of Azure Moon. He hopes her incredible magic can break a curse that will kill any woman he takes for a wife. What the hell? When the prince sees how beautiful Tinashe is, though he has a better idea since she's surely strong enough to survive his curse, he should just marry him instead. Tinashe isn't keen on the idea, but agrees to live with Oscar in the royal capital for a year while researching the spell placed on the prince. The witch's pretty face hides several lifetimes of dark secrets, however, secrets that begin resurfacing. Engi is doing the anime for Medalist. They put out a trailer for Medalist recently, and it actually didn't look that bad. I was actually surprised. I was like, okay, Engi's maybe going in for once. Kazuya Miura directed Uzaki-chan season 2. That was at Engi. I think Full Dive was at Engi. Trapped in a Dating Sim was Engi. Kimono Michi was Engi. Was Cancel season 2 at Engi? Oh yeah, it was. Okay, so this guy just works primarily at Engi now, it seems like. I mean, this series is named after me. It has to be great, right? So it seems like at least maybe a good part of the show or like appeal maybe is like kind of the banter between the two of them. Oh, that was her dragon. Okay. Oh. Okay, now it's getting kind of serious. That was... Yo, Engi, if we could get stuff like this consistently, man, little things like this, I feel like that was pretty raw. Yeah, I'm gonna peep this one. There were parts of it, like the beginning part, I wasn't really like feeling it that much. I know it's just a trailer, but I was like, okay, whatever. And then it started picking up towards the tail end of the trailer. I'm like, okay, it seems like it's getting pretty interesting. Chilling in another world. Look how he grabbing the girl, bro. The Demon King, the Demon Lord. Oh, mommy? Oh my gosh, he's buff. Caterpie. What character does he remind me of? He reminds me of someone. Why? No, is it Kirito? Does he remind me of Kirito? Hey, wait, GGO Kirito? Is that who I'm thinking of? Maybe? This guy. Yes, that was who I was thinking of. I was thinking of him. I'll probably... It actually looked kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look like anything crazy, but it looks like it could be a good time, potentially. Black Butler? I have not watched Black Butler, so. Bartender? This brilliant bartender can uplift any troubled soul with a glass of God. This just seems like a chill show, but also like they're probably talking about some real shit, you know? Like real problems, real life problems, adult problems, maybe. I'll probably watch this, actually. It seems pretty nice. Seems like definitely a more mature series. Someone's gonna die and I'll probably cry Potentially, or it's like someone that's coming in there is like telling a story of someone who like died, like maybe it was like a loved one or family member, a pet or something. This one I'm really excited for. This one looks beautiful actually. I think it's an original Doga from Doga Kobo. You thought it was gonna be cute girls doing cute things. You thought. This shit's serious, bro. They trying to make it out here. This looks good, man. In my opinion, at least. I think this will be potentially a good one. It being original too, yeah, not knowing what to expect, not having anybody talking in your ear about, you know, certain moments. Which I think it's nice to get things like that sometimes, you know, certain insight or other things. But sometimes it's just nice to go in and not have any expectations, right? I feel like those are pretty nice. God's Game We Play. Oh, it's by, I was gonna say, I thought that name of the creator seemed familiar. Because Naze Boku and Our Last Crusade. In their overabundance of free time, the gods grew bored and decided to create challenging battles of wits to spice things up. Their opponents, humanity, a select few players called apostles, meet the gods on the spiritual realms playing field to beat the deities at their own games. A former god named Leolesia has awoken after sleeping for thousands of years, and her first demand is to meet this era's very best player. She's introduced to Faye, an acclaimed rookie apostle. Together, they plan to challenge the gods. Is this No Game No Life? Together, they plan to challenge the gods and win the ultimate prize, but no one in human history has managed to clear 10 games because the gods can be I don't even know how to say that word. That I've never saw that word before. Outrageous and sometimes downright incomprehensible. In the face of absurdity, what can the apostles do but enjoy the contest to its fullest? Pretty generic designs. I do like me a redhead anime character. What kind of games are these? I want to give it a try because I did like the work. I did enjoy the first season of this. I'm going to probably say skip for now. Archdemon's Dilemma: How to Love Your Elf Bride. This is the first work that this author has had adapted, but it seems like the author has done a bunch of stuff. Gurren Zagan might be the most feared evil sorcerer, but when it comes to social interactions, he's the most inept. All those days studying the dark arts won't help him when he falls in love at first sight with Nephilia, the beautiful elven slave, and spends his entire fortune to purchase her with no clue how to talk to each other. The awkward arrangement for a bumbling sorcerer and a timid elf begins. Oh, that sounds awkward, for sure. Aw. I really like the music in here. Kind of a vibe. I'm gonna say no for now. Grandpa and Grandma turn young again. Story of Jisan Basan Gairu follows Shozo and Ine, an elderly couple who are living a quiet life in a farming village in Aomori Prefecture after eating a mysterious apple that they discover on their farm. They spontaneously regain their youth, but even after being reinvigorated, they continue to live life at a grandparently pace. Dude, if I saw an apple like that, bro, I am not eating that apple, bro. Oh. Wait. What? Seems pretty wholesome. It seems pretty funny too, though. Because especially when they're used to like that sort of like lifestyle. You know, when you're older, that you get used to a certain lifestyle, and then they go back and they're like, "What what are these young whippersnappers doing?" You know, like, like what is this stuff? I don't know if they're gonna go into it all like that, but that could be kind of funny to like explore. I'll probably watch that just for like the premise. As a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. Studio Mother. Our protagonist, ours. Lovent was reincarnated in another world as the young son of a minor noble who owns a small domain. Ours was not particularly strong or intelligent, but he was born with the appraisal skill that's able to see others' abilities and statuses. This sounds pretty generic. What? Dude, what is that, bruh? What is that? Dude! Nah, bro, why? What? Come on, bro, no. Why they do him that dirty, man? Nobody else looks like that. I'm not watching this, I'm sorry. Looks like a Lego character or something. Like you could just pop off his head like a Lego piece. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip on this one, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, can you blame me though? Blue Archive the animation. Isn't this a game or something? Star Pictures, Studio Candy Box. The anime will adapt the Countermeasures Committee arc. The city's academies are divided into their own districts and are considered mostly independent. The General Student Council acts as... I've heard of Blue Archive, I feel like. It acts as a governing board to manage the academies as a whole. However, the group's ability to govern has come to a halt since the mysterious disappearance of the General Student Council president. Countless issues have begun to resurface throughout Kivotos. In the absence of the president's leadership to avoid disaster, the General Student Council requests assistance from the Federal Investigation Club. In fact, Shale is the city's newest club and the last to be approved before the president's disappearance. To accomplish its task, they rely on the guidance of a sensei who can help them resolve the incidents around Kivotos. Students are required to carry personal weapons and smartphones, get a taste of the military action, love, and friendship. They got the little, like, things above their heads. Oh, they're each, like, unique to them? That's the sensei. Yep. Yaroshiku. Oh, people probably be going crazy with the fan art for this stuff, just like Azur Lane and Arknights and stuff like that. I'll probably try this out. Star Pictures, I did enjoy Azur Lane to an extent. I enjoyed Arknights to an extent. Mysterious Disappearances, ecchi mystery romance supernatural. 0G. An aspiring novelist teams up with an enigmatic colleague to solve supernatural urban mysteries. Ogawa is a busty bookstore clerk who wants to become a novelist after some writing success in her youth. When strange occurrences start cropping up around the city, she teams up with her flirtatious coworker Adashino Ren to look into him, but Ren is hiding a secret of his own. Oh, Opie. Is this actual music from the anime? Oh, it is. Daiki Yamashita, Pharaoh's Eye. Okay, I like them picks. Oh, what the frick? She crying blood? Is this gonna be like an episodic, like, case of the week kind of thing? I'll try that one out. At least give it an episode. The New Gate. An online game transformed into a life or death struggle for its players. Thanks to the valiant efforts of Shin, the most powerful of them all, an end to the game and freedom for everyone seemed within reach. But just moments after Shin defeats the game's final boss, he finds himself bathed in an unknown light and transported some 500 years into the future of the in-game world. Thrown from a simple game gone wrong into a strange new land, one young swordsman of unrivaled strength is about to embark on a legendary journey. Jana. You thought, boy. You thought. Stiff production, bruh. That was your best shot? That was your best action? Any bit of action you were gonna give me? Might have to pass on that one. Seems too meh. The Many Sides of Voice Actor Radio. From Connect. Yuhi and Yasumi, high school classmates and co-hosts of a weekly radio program, paint a picture-perfect friendship for their listeners, yet in reality, they couldn't be more different. Their off-air dynamic is a whirlwind of chaos and results. As their tumultuous relationship unfolds, they navigate the turbulent waters of friendship and rivalry in the cutthroat realm of showbiz. Okay. Oh, okay. A gloomy plain Jane. Hey, they just pushing each other to be better. That rivalry, man. I feel like this could be pretty nice. You know, a series I really liked that I feel like nobody freaking talked about was this one right here. And this was kind of like a radio talk show kind of thing too. This is a pretty slept on anime, honestly. I liked this quite a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna add this one. I might try it. Duke of Death and His Maid season 3, of course, will be there for that. The Fable. I think I've heard good things about the manga for this. 240 chapters, has really good ratings. Won the Kodansha Manga Awards in 2017. When you're the infamous prodigy hitman known as the Fable, many things come easy. Being a normal person, however, isn't one of them. In fact, being told that he can't kill anyone for a while may just be the hardest job Fable's ever taken. Miyuki Sawashiro's on here, Kana Hanazawa. The animation in My Home Hero, the production, like I liked it, honestly, story-wise, but the production was just, man, very hard to get through on that end of it, at least. But the story kept me kind of engaged. Yeah. I think this is just showing off the cast, really. It's not showing off much of the story. I don't really get much from that, to be honest. But to be fair, it seems like they're just kind of showing off the cast. So I don't know. I want to check this out, though, because mostly the manga seems to have good rep. Monster. After meeting an untimely death, Tomokui is reincarnated as a lowly goblin, but he worked up a monster's appetite thanks to his new ability that allows him to grow stronger the more he feeds. His feeble status quickly changes and he rises up to become the goblin leader with a mix of past memories, new body, and strong stomach. He's taking a bite out of this new fantastical world. He looks like more like a Demon King. Like the typical Demon King character. Oh, they tempting you, man. They tempting you, bro. See, just from that, I want to say no. I'm going to be honest. This one, I think I've been keeping up a little bit on. Shinji Takamatsu. He directed, I think, parts of Gintama. Also, I think, didn't he direct Grand Blue? Oh, yeah, fun fact, he voices Elizabeth, too. Or he has voiced Elizabeth, which is kind of funny. Yeah, he's done a bunch on Gintama. Grand Blue, yeah. Robohachi. He's usually pretty good at stuff when it comes to comedy, I feel like. It's an original. Takumi, a gifted chef, was just let go from his job. He lands a gig at an old boarding house called Astroso, but hesitates to accept after learning he must live there full time. That is until he meets the beautiful and charming caretaker Mira, and he's sold. The two begin to work together, and their connection deepens, but Mira has a secret. She isn't from this world. What is that? This seems more crazy than a Galaxy Next Door. Oh, wait, did someone just fart on the roof, bro? This is wacky. This is all levels of what? Like some wholesome, but also like what the? Kind of want to watch it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try it out. Oblivion Battery. This was an original too, isn't it? Oh no, it's a manga. Iron Arm Pitcher, Haruka Kiyomine, and the Shrewd Catcher K were considered to be an unrivaled monstrous battery duo in the middle school baseball world. They were both scouted by various powerhouse high schools across the nation, but somehow they both ended up at Tokyo Municipal Kotasashi High School, which wasn't known for baseball at all. On top of that, other star players who had lost to that duo in the past and completely strayed from baseball coincidentally also enrolled at that school. Okay, so they're pretty much trying to put this no-name school, or at least a school that's not known for baseball. They're trying to put it on the map. CGI is actually pretty good for like the movements, like the pitcher. I like the character designs. What? It seems like it's pretty serious on the baseball stuff, so yeah, I'm gonna peep this. Yeah, this is from Nakaba Suzuki. Lay Deuce. A young boy, Gawain, lives in a mountainous rural area with an incredible love for baseball and making the ball really fly. One day he runs into a visitor to the small area and she introduces him to a sport that can really make a ball take flight, golf. A golf anime. Yep, definitely Seven Deadly Sins. Lancelot. It has a better animation than a lot of Seven Deadly Sins. Not the first two seasons. First two seasons were fire. I'll actually probably peep this. I think it's going to come out all at once. This one right here. From Bones. It said it was from Studio Bones. An ordinary high school student named Bond becomes part of a team of time-traveling agents tasked with saving people's lives during historical events that happen across different eras and locations around the globe. Wait, what? That sounds kind of fire. Oh, this is from the creator of Doraemon. Masahiro Ando, director of Oh Maidens in Your Savage Season, Sirius the Jaeger, Snow White with the Red Hair, Blast of Tempest, Kanan, Hanasaku Aroha. Wait, what? Sword of the Stranger? Time Patrol Bomb Bomb. Egypt, the pyramids. Okay, this seems kind of cool. Sandland, I have Sandland. I'm gonna be watching. This is already out. The first 7 episodes. The Grim Variations. I will be watching this. I already have that marked. That's probably it. I don't think there's really anything else.